Have you ever wondered what will it finally take to live a life filled with abundance in all areas of your life? Where you no longer are in this financial roller coaster or working really, really hard to trying to get what you want, only to having to lower your standards because what you truly want seems so far outside of your reach. So instead you just settle for less. But wouldn't it be nice if you, instead of settling, instead of having to work really, really hard just to get ahead and to constantly be stuck in this financial roller coaster, wouldn't it be nice if everything would just start falling in place where you get to experience abundance in all areas of your life and everything that you want to have just manifests so much easier? Now, this is the dream of so many, and I just want to warn you, it is actually also your birthright. But the problem is a lot of people have forgotten or never even realized that it is actually your birthright because, let's face it, society doesn't teach us that, hey, we are abundant. We get to have what we want without having to compromise or work really hard, right? So in this video, I was guided to share a powerful message with you from the abundance angels about what does it really mean to live an abundant life, and also how you can step into your inner power to align yourself with the energy of abundance so you can start calling forth more of the things that you do want without having to work extra hard. So stay tuned. Hello there, beautiful soul. I'm Kay Sanders. If you don't know me yet, welcome to my channel. I'm a transformational coach and divine messenger here to assist awakening souls to really awaken more gracefully so they can step into their power and create more success, abundance, and freedom in their life, all while making a bigger impact in the world. Now, if you're new to this channel, if you've never come across my channel before, and you are on your spiritual awakening journey, I want to invite you, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and also hit the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I release new content, as it will really assist you on your spiritual awakening journey to really step into your power so you too can create more abundance, more success, more freedom, and even living your life on purpose. But going back to what I was saying, it is your birthright to experience abundance, success, prosperity, wealth, whatever it is that you want. You get to, this is your birthright, you get to experience that. But the problem is so many are really challenged by creating a life of abundance, which is why I was guided to share this message from the abundance angels with you to really help you understand what does it really mean to be abundant, to live a life of abundance in all areas of your life without limitation, without holding back, without limiting what it is that you want or settling for less. But I do also want to take a moment real quick and talk about a misconception that so many have as it relates to abundance. And hey, I was there too. I thought abundance means more money and being wealthy, being rich. But that is actually the biggest misconception, because being abundant, it's not about what you have or what you do or what you acquire. It's about a way of being that then is being reflected out into the world, and then you create a new reality that reflects back at you what's going on within you. So you cannot feel abundant by creating more, acquiring more, or whatnot, because you can be rich and still not feel rich and not feel abundant. So it has nothing to do with what you have in your life, what you experience in your life, all the stuff outside of you, because it really has to come from within. So being abundant, being truly abundant, living a truly abundant life has nothing to do with what you have or how much money you have in your bank account. It has something to do with you, how you show up in the world, how you feel within. So it really comes from within. It's a way of being, not a way of doing or having, but it's a way of being. Because then you create your reality by whatever you feel within. So if you feel abundant, then your life will reflect that back at you. So that is really the biggest misconception I just want to touch on before I now go into sharing the message from the abundance angels. So now this message also has an intention behind it to activate abundance within you. So every message that I get to channel from my guides, the message do hold light codes of activation. So to really make the most of this, I want to invite you, just close your eyes, tune into your heart, and just allow yourself to be open to this, to receiving this message, to receiving this light code activation, so it can really help you embrace that part within you that is already abundant. Beloved child of the light, Indeed, we the abundance angels are here with you to assist you in gaining clarity of how to live an abundant life. But first we wish to offer some clarity of what it truly means to be abundant. There has been quite a misconception of what abundance means. Many think about abundance refers to the amount of money one holds in their bank account, the amount of materialistic possessions they hold, but it is far from the truth. True abundance is not something one acquires, but it comes from within their heart. It is a way of being that can never be acquired unless it is found within themselves first. Abundance is something one feels deep within their heart that then ripples out into the world and creates a life that reflects its abundance they feel within their heart. Abundance is not reflected in the possessions or the success one acquires, but more so how they show up in the world. One that experiences abundance in their life is content within their heart to see the beauty in life, to be open to the wonders this world has to offer, but also has a heart of compassion for others, compassion for themselves, and they also have an increased sense of love for themselves. Anyone who seeks abundance outside of themselves will soon realize that no amount of increased possessions or financial success will provide them with a sense of abundance unless they have found it within themselves first. To truly live an abundant life, one must open their hearts to allow abundance to flow throughout their being, which then will allow them to energetically align themselves to all that reflects the essence of abundance. But let's look closer at what abundance truly is. Abundance is everywhere, but too many are unaware of this. If you only look at what you have or don't have, if you compare your level of abundance to the level of abundance others experience, then you are in lack. If you desire to experience abundance but are unaware or even blind to the abundance you already have in your life, then you too are in lack. All the lack you feel within, the deep desire to have more of what you don't yet have, all keeps you in the energy of lack. And lack is the very thing that keeps abundance far outside of your reach. You must replace the lack you feel within your heart with the essence of abundance. Only then will you align yourself with the energy of abundance and start to feel abundant. No matter what amount of money you have in your bank account or the amount of materialistic possessions you have. As we have shared previously, abundance is not acquired. It is a way of being. In order to become abundant, you must first understand the meaning of abundance and what it would feel to be abundant. What many do not understand is that no amount of things or even money can create a sense of abundance and inner well-being if there is no inner alignment to the energy of abundance. If one feels lackful, is unhappy for whatever reason, or wishes their life to be different, then nothing outside of them can fill that emptiness they feel within. To be truly abundant, you can feel abundant even if you have nothing. Even if you live in a home that is not fancy or elegant, or if you drive a car that is almost falling apart, as nothing outside of yourself can make you feel abundant. A truly abundant person is one that simply feels abundant, no matter what their reality looks like. A truly abundant person doesn't require flashy things or a wealth of things they accumulate. All the accumulation of things or even money is only a means to fill a void one feels within. Success, happiness, a feeling of true abundance has to come from within first, before it is created in the outer reality. As your inner world is being reflected in the way you go about life, what you have and how you show up. If you desire abundance, then we wish to invite you to go within and uncover, where do you feel lack? Where do you feel something is missing? Where do you not feel deserving, worthy, or able to experience a life of true abundance, not determined by what you have or what you have accomplished? As you uncover the layers of lack and limitation within, you will soon realize that the only thing keeping you from being truly abundant and feeling abundant is you and what you hold within. It is the old programming that abundance can only come when you work for it, when you create it by doing, rather than a way of just being. Abundance is kept at arm's length or even outside of your reach, not because you don't deserve or are not worthy to be truly abundant. It is what you hold within. The layers of densities, doubts, fears, beliefs, and even experiences that keep you in the energy of lack and limitation. When you allow yourself to become aware of all the abundance you already have in your life, when you allow yourself to just feel abundant without any attachment to what it means to be abundant, if you simply allow yourself to just feel abundant right now, in this moment, and then the next, and then the next, allow yourself to become abundant by feeling abundant in every moment of your day. That is what true abundance is all about. It's being abundant every day without attachments to any labels society has placed on abundance, but to simply feel abundant in the way that you want to feel abundant. You determine what abundance means to you, without labels, without expectations or attachments. You simply be it. Once you find it within you to just be abundant, you will soon realize how your life will start to reflect back at you that what you feel within. But then here too, you may then realize that all you had desired before, such as possessions and things, you no longer feel inclined to possess. It is the simple way of being that brings the greatest sense of abundance. But this is not to say that you cannot have nice things, a beautiful home or a nice car or other riches. It simply means that when you do acquire these things, it comes from a place of simply desiring it just because, not because it will give you that sense of wealth or abundance. This is the most important thing we wish for you to remember. You don't need anything outside of yourself that will then give you the feeling of abundance. You create it from within by simply feeling abundant every moment of your day. And when you come from this place of feeling abundant, no matter what you have or don't have, whatever you then acquire is simply something you have without any attachments or ties to you feeling abundant. You simply do because you are. Blessed be, beloved child of the light, and always remember, you are abundant in so many ways you have yet allowed yourself to realize. But we wish to infuse you with the energy of abundance, to activate this part within you that simply is because you are. Goodbye for now. That was a beautiful message. Now, I did mention about the misconception before, and the Angels of Abundance just kind of reiterated that. And it is true. It is really a way of being. So I really hope that this message from the Angels of Abundance really opened your eyes to your own ability to really create abundance, to feel abundant right now. You can feel it right in this moment. There's nothing you need to feel abundant. It's simply, you just do, because you are, just like they said. And I just want to invite you, if you like this message so far, if you like this video so far, please do me a favor and hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Now, but before I let you go, I also want to share some action steps with you to help you really step into your own inner abundance and how you can really start feeling abundance and start creating that in your reality. Because it is really that easy to start aligning yourself to the energy, but it really has to come from within. So it's very, very simple. Are you ready for that? So what you can do is every single day, teach your body daily, how does it feel to feel abundant? Now, I just want you to know, like if you're saying, well, I don't know what it feels like because I've never experienced it. Yes, you have. There's been a time in your life where you felt so abundant. Most likely it was when you were a child because you didn't have no bills to pay. You didn't have no worries. You were just worry-free, right? So you can use that as an anchor where you tune into a time in your life where you felt just careless. You felt abundant. You felt so happy and excited. And just feel that. But you want to teach your body every single day what it feels like to be abundant. And you may also want to dive a little deeper and uncover, what does abundance really mean to you? What does it really mean to you to live an abundant life? And if you would like to share it, do me a favor, leave a comment below and let me know, what does abundance really mean to you? Because it's not determined by what society labels abundance, what it means to live an abundant life, right? Because a lot of times you see it that abundance is in conjunction with wealth, riches, being rich, being wealthy, having a huge, massive house and those type of things. But this is not all truth, because like I said, you can feel abundant right now with barely having anything, right? Because you can be rich and still feel not abundant. So it doesn't matter what society tells you abundance should look like. I want to invite you to tune in and uncover, what does abundance mean to you? What would an abundant life look like for you? And I want to invite you, don't look at the materialistic things. Go beyond that, because you don't want more money. You want what money will give you: security, safety, freedom, right? If you want a new car, because maybe you're driving an old beat up car. Well, if you want a new car, it's not that you want the car. You want what the car represents. Well, safety, security, and a way to get from one place to another place without having to worry about your car breaking down. So I want to invite you, go beyond the thing that you want, because that's not what you want. You want what the thing will give you. So when you can become clear of that, of what it is that you want and really what abundance really means to you, then you can visualize that and really feel it, tune into it. How will you then feel when you have all that? But teach your body daily, how does it feel to feel abundant? Like I said, you can do it right now, right in this moment. What does it feel like to feel abundant? Expansive, uplifting, whatever it is for you. And teach your body daily how that feels. That's how you start creating then your outer reality, because then your outer reality will be reflected back at you with what you feel within. And become aware when your thoughts are going the opposite. You really want to watch your thoughts, your feelings, your behaviors. So if, for example, you get a bill in the mail and you're like, oh my God, I don't know how to pay this, and oh my God, freaking out. This does not really reflect abundance, right? So you want to catch yourself before you're going down that rabbit hole. It's like, okay, I got this bill. I have no idea how to pay this, but I trust that the money will flow, the money will come, whatever I need. I'm always supported, I'm always protected. Whatever money I will need for this bill will show up, even though I may not know how at this moment, but I'll just trust. You see, you want to catch yourself before you go on a rant, before you go down the rabbit hole, because then you want to really stay in alignment with that energy of abundance and flow. And I get it. I've been there before too, when I got bills coming in the mail and I really didn't have the money and I had no idea where the money is going to come from. In moments like that, it is most important that you tap into the energy of abundance. And if you're having a hard time, start with gratitude. Gratitude already will lift you up, and then you can move into the energy of abundance. Because I get it, it's kind of hard to feel abundant when you're looking at that pile of bills or you're looking at your bank account and it tells a completely different story. So you don't want to recreate more of that. because then you're not going to be able to step into your birthright of being abundant. So start with gratitude to really lift your vibration, because it's about lifting your vibration into alignment of what it is that you want. More money, more wealth, more success, more freedom, more abundance, being supported, not having to worry about this whole financial roller coaster and whatnot. So allow yourself to feel that daily, but then become aware when you're misaligned, so you can then do something about it. You can then course correct, because remember, it's not about what you do to create abundance. It's about what you feel within. So by becoming aware when you're misaligned to the energy of abundance, then you have the awareness, then you have the power of choice to do something about it. Well, then you can stop yourself like, don't like that. Tap into the energy of abundance. Tap into those good feelings and raise your vibration. Very important. But I also want to invite you to check out the Heart Light Activation to activate abundance within you. It's a video I just recently released with a light language activation to really help you tap into the energy of abundance, to really activate that part within you. And also, I really want to invite you, do this exercise that I mentioned to you. Write about what does abundance really mean to you. This is so powerful, because as you then write about what it means for you to be abundant, you then also probably become aware of the fears, the doubts, the limitation that may come up, which is good. You want to do that. That's why I want to invite you to do this exercise, because as you're then writing about what it means to be abundant, you want to become aware of all that busy chat in the background, that limiting belief, like you can't do this, it's never going to happen, you're not good enough, you're not worthy, all that stuff. Become aware of that, because then you also can do something about it. We want to clear that. So I highly recommend check out that video about the Heart Light Activation, and also be sure to subscribe to this channel, because I am about to release another video to help you activate that abundance within you, and also to release any layers of doubt and fears and past life things or whatnot that is keeping you from really stepping into your abundance. So I hope you enjoyed this video today. I will talk to you in the next video. Until then, make an amazingly abundant, successful day. Namaste.